Hey there, Bobby Kling from Your Online Genius here. I'm an attorney and an online entrepreneur, and I help other online entrepreneurs like you get your legal stuff taken care of so you can focus on building your business instead of worrying about the legal stuff. And today, I wanted to come and give you a quick lesson on what I consider to be the most important tool that you have to protect your online business, and that's written agreements. Look, I know that people don't like to take the time often to get things in writing. I've used coaches who didn't have agreements. I've gotten services from other people who didn't make me sign a written agreement. So I get it. There is a lot of handshake deal, kind of casual types of relationships in the online space. And I just want you to know that is a huge mistake. Hands down, getting your agreements in writing is the most important thing you can do to make sure that you're protected. Now, why is that? Well, because written agreements remove the gray area. They remove potential disputes, because you can have disputes because people just don't have the same view about things. And what I'll tell you is lawyers like me, well, not like me because I don't do this anymore, but lawyers who handle lawsuits, they thrive on uncertainty, on gray area, on places where people don't know and there's not a clear answer. That's where lawyers get involved. If there's a clear answer, a yes or a no, then lawyers stay out of it. And that's what written agreements do for you. They make it absolutely clear what the answer is. Now, sometimes maybe it's going to mean you are wrong and your customer is right and you have to do something. But guess what? That's going to avoid a dispute between you and your customer. So let's talk about some places where having a written agreement is crucial. One of the biggest ones is with refunds. There are a lot of states that have policies that or have laws that say, hey, if you don't offer refunds, you have to tell people that. And if you don't, they might require you to issue refunds. Now, who knows whether that's going to apply to you in every context, depending on what kind of product you're offering, etc. But here's what it means. If you don't have an agreement with your customers, your clients, if you have a course, if you don't have an online course agreement that includes a refund policy, if you just go without that stuff, guess what? If someone comes to you and says, hey, I want a refund, well, you're going to sit there and say, well, maybe, I don't know. And the problem is it's not going to be clear whether they're entitled to it. And so chances are you're probably just going to have to issue it. And if you came to me, I would probably say, well, you probably ought to issue it because otherwise you're going to have to pay me or someone like me thousands of dollars to fight about this. And so it's probably not going to be worth your while. Whereas if you had a clear refund policy that said, no, you don't get a refund. If you had something that said no refunds, it would be very clear. So that's one example. But let me give you another example of something that happened recently. I had someone get in touch with me. She had a concern because she had this kind of affiliate kind of agreement, but really nothing in writing with someone. And there was a question, would she have to pay an affiliate agreement like 5 levels removed? Or was it only on the work that she did directly was referred to her? Really, it was a referral agreement more than an affiliate agreement. But you see, because they didn't take the time to get it in writing, she wasn't sure and she didn't know. Did she have to give a piece of every piece of work that she got going down the line, 5 levels, 5 steps removed or not? It wasn't clear because there wasn't a written agreement. Now, if there had been a written agreement, the answer would have been clear and there would have been nothing to talk about. It would have been a yes or a no. So that gives you kind of a flavor of the kinds of things that come up if you don't have a written agreement. There's a lot more. There's a lot more places where you're going to need to get things taken care of. And you probably don't want to sit here and watch me on a Facebook Live talk about that. But if you're interested, if you'd like to learn more, I would love for you to join my absolutely free training portal called the Online Genius Academy. In the Academy, I've got 30 plus video trainings. Basically, these are the trainings that people used to have to pay for. It was only for paid members of my membership site. Recently, I decided to make a change. So I've got these training videos absolutely free. There's a lot of them about written agreements, but there's also lessons about setting up and structuring your business. There's lessons about your website legal issues. There's lessons about intellectual property, which are kind of the big areas of law you need to know, things like copyright and trademark. There are lessons about that. And you can get it absolutely free by going to youronlinegenius.com/academy. There's a link in the comments, but again, it's youronlinegenius.com/academy. You go there, you can join the academy for free and get access to these videos. Since we're talking about written agreements today, one of the videos in there actually walks you through kind of the legalese, the common clauses that you're going to find in a lot of different contracts, so you'll know what they mean. Because I believe entrepreneurs like you should know what you're signing and should be able to understand the legal stuff. So that's a taste of what's in there. If you're interested in this, I'd love for you to join the academy. If you have questions, drop a comment here. Reach out to me. Let me know questions about written agreements and do you need one? Hint, I'm going to say yes in almost every case. But, if you have a question, let me know. I'd love to answer it. Until next time, I'm Bobby Klink. I hope you have a great day.